And we are back at the Torch Center. We appreciate everyone's support. Thank you so much for going to givetorch.com. We are now on the verge of passing the $360,000 mark. Everyone is generously contributing to ensure that Torah goes on, Torah teaching goes on to this Torch organization for another year. I mentioned earlier, talking about Ari, about the Torch Plus program. You know, we wanted to ensure that everyone had access to someone to learn Torah from. And we have with us today Shira Rosenblum.
Yes,
Did I say the last name right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. And she is our newest Rebbetzin to teach Torah as well. And I will say that I believe my wife may be coming by. Oh, there she is, who has learned with you. But I want to back up a little bit and talk about, you've been in the community for how long now?
Since August this summer, yeah.
And so what brought you into the Houston area?
So I was actually brought in by the local elementary school for an internship at the local school and to work with the high school girls, to be mentors for them, hang out with them, learn programming. So that's why I came to Houston in August. But then I just discovered Torch and I got involved pretty soon after.
That's great. And so apparently, and you work with the high school girls as well, correct? So you know my daughter.
Yeah, I do. She's really sweet.
Okay.
We run programs for them. It's really great.
Awesome. So as you know, we were looking for someone to additional to teach. And I know when Rabbi Yokov Wolbe asked me, like, what was Shauna's experience learning with you? And Shauna's like, she was phenomenal. So we reached out to you. We're happy you accepted the position. Is sort of working with Jewish outreach, is that something you've thought about before? Or do we just sort of, do we sell the idea to you?
It's something I was always interested in. So my father, I've been involved in outreach, I guess, with my family since I was a young child. We've always host people over for Shabbos meals and for different holidays. So it's kind of in my blood and something I was always just brought up to love and do. Right. And then recently when I got home from seminary last year, I started to, start learning with other people and kind of, dabble in Jewish outreach a bit. And I've just learned to love it. And it's something I see myself pursuing in the future. That's
awesome. So, when the students you study with, how do you go about selecting the curriculum? Do you ask them for their input? Do you make suggestions? How do you go about doing that?
So I'm very much, whenever I, meet someone, I'm saying, this is for you. I'm not going to come here and tell you what I want to learn. This is putting it all on the table, whatever topics you're interested in, whatever you want to learn about, I'm ready, I'm down, I'm prepared, let's go. Right. Really leave it open to them because everyone has different interests. And I learn a variety of things with people, literally from foundations of Judaism to very specific halachot and mitzvot.
Okay.
It ranges like that.
Amazing. So I understand you still have bandwidth in your calendar to take on more students.
Yes, of course.
So if anyone is interested, and again, we know so many of you listen to our podcast and see the videos. But if you're interested in studying 101, then, again, email us at plus@torchweb.org. I believe I have that correct. Yeah. Plus or Torch Plus. I think it's either one, torchplus@torchweb.org or plus@torchweb.org. Correct, Rabbi? Did I get that right? And we will connect you with the Rabbis Rosenblum, and we will set up time for you to study 101. So you've been in the community for a short period of time, but you've been with Torch for even a shorter period of time. So I'm sort of putting you on the spot here, but from your experience, and you've known these rabbis, what would you like to share with the world on what Torch is bringing to the Jewish people, and what would you say is, why they need to support this organization?
So from what I've seen of Torch, it's honestly blown me away. I've never seen a specific organization in a specific town just reach out so far and connect to so many people. It's been mind-blowing to see the numbers that we've reached and the people we've inspired.
Yeah.
And it's a privilege for me to be part of the team because, when you love something, you just want to give that over to other people. And when you love Torah and you love Hashem, that's just our mission. We just want to spread that love to other people. And really, it just means so much, to, people donate to keep us going and to enable us to do these like amazing things and reach so many people.
That's, that's sort of like a constant theme I've been hearing all day from everyone I've been interviewing. When you receive Torah, you just want to share it. You want to pass it along and other Jews to have it. I don't know if I could put you on the spot. I have one of our students that just walked in and she is saying, no, now is not a good time. But I will say I have spoken to this amazing student of Shiras and my wife, and she has really enjoyed learning with you. Do you want to come on and say a few words? All right. Come on, baby. My amazing wife, Shira Kullman. You have to crawl over a bunch of wires without tripping over them or knocking down all my studio lights. Thank you for coming on. So I just wanted you to share because my wife Shauna has been learning, going to the Torch class out in Humble with me, and when we were doing Partners in Torah, you guys were studying together. I just wanted to see if you could share your experience and studying with Shira, so other people know what they have access to.
Shira is amazing. She's great. I wasn't sure how it was going to work out because of the age difference, but Torah is Torah, Hashem is Hashem, and it worked out just fine. And she's very open to what I have to say and vice versa. And she was down with what I wanted to study.
And you guys were studying prayer, correct?
Yeah,
yes.
We were.
Yeah.
And then we're going to start studying Parsha next week.
Amazing. Thank you. So Shauna, you've been a big part of the Torch organization as well. Is there anything you'd like to share with the world on the importance of Torch and why this is such an amazing place to support with your tzedakah dollars?
Okay. Well, Torch is the reason why I'm here in this community. Gosh, how many years ago was it?
6, 7 years ago?
I think it was more than that, maybe like 8. And we started going to these classes that were brought out. Did you tell the story already out in Humble, Texas?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Rabbi Yochel Wolbe. Yeah.
And it just, I don't know, it just opened our eyes up, our woke, so to speak. And so we started on this journey to become more religiously observant. And Torch really supported us along the way and made sure that this was a smooth transition. And they're still supporting us even while we're here.
As we're still transitioning.
As we're still transitioning. we're doing our best. But it's an amazing organization. They meet you where you're at. And I don't know. I'm here. I'm in this community and it's the best thing I've ever done. And I'm so happy. And it's because of Torch and the rabbis here.
Thank you.
All
I
right.
appreciate that. And thank you for helping us out, expanding our bandwidth to be able to teach more Torah, because there's so many people out there that need that individualized learning. Anything else you want to share before we go off air?
Honestly, anyone who's interested in learning, it doesn't matter your level, what your level of knowledge, anything. Like, I just love to speak to people about Torah and to spread the love. We're just trying to have a nice open discussion. So if anyone's interested in learning, I'd really, really love to meet you. So please feel free to reach out. I'd be really happy.
It's a great study partner.
At Torch Plus at torchweb.org is the email. And is there anything else I'm forgetting? Oh, yes. And don't forget to go to givetorch.com and make your donation there, and just stay tuned, because again, we're going to be going through 10 p.m. Central Time night. I have more students coming on. I have more amazing rabbis. Tomorrow we have a full day from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So keep tuning in as you listen to the rabbis. You listen to the Rebbitzins and the students. You're going to see every reason why Torch is amazing and should be supported.